Let's start this party, Kyle, JJ, fans from around the world. We're going to kick it off with Jacoby Johns on a horse we call After Party from B&B Rodeo. Jacoby Johns is a 15-time qualifier to this great event. B&B Rodeo is part of an all-Indian stock contractors event. We are all native here. We're going to start in Florida, Kyle. I'm looking forward to a great matchup.
You know, we've seen him here before, Jacoby Johns, the Johns family. When you talk about family legacies and how rich in tradition and family pride the INFR is, here's a great talent. He's number 10 on the INFR Tour coming in here. Very first ride of 2023, and he is looking to start it off with a bang. As we take him to the 8-second mark, we get it done. Qualified ride number 1 with Jacoby.
Oh, yes, our Roper pickup men are back. First qualified ride. Riggin Mortensen, the third party of our team. We do want to recognize Jim Cutler, Mike Tatsy, Marty Jandrew. As you take a look, the numbers are coming in. We'll get you caught up. Let's move on, Kyle.
Let's go right now to Rains Provos. Martin, South Dakota talent looking to get it done now on Psycho Bob from Gunville Rodeo. The newcomer to town gets to the 8-second mark here in Vegas on a Tuesday afternoon. The Roper boys move in to safely put him on the ground. It's been a long, hard season of rodeo, not only for the Cowboys, Cowgirls, the livestock, but the personnel that are selected and voted to be here. A great first ride for Rains Provos, hopefully the first of 4, as we're already trying to come back Saturday night in that championship round.
We're setting them up, establishing our week. You have got to get a mark. You have got to score to advance. You want to keep moving on. We'll have some numbers for you as soon as we get them. They're coming, I promise. We'll get you caught up. While we do that, we'll move on. Evan Batoni is getting ready to go to work. Pajuda Haka from Muddy Creek Pro Rodeo in South Dakota. Here's a 4-year qualifier, 4th time. Let's do it. Oh, my, my, my. If you're gonna start the week out with a bang, that's the way you wanna do it. Roper pickup men move in, get his hand out of the bind. Las Vegas, we are few, but we are mighty. When we set Evan down, you know what to do. Pete White's gonna grab him. I mean, he was wedged in there. Get it out.
There we go. How about it for Evan Batoni today? Ray, you touched on it. When you come to town.
I like that kid. He rides and he does his own victory lap.
When you come to town, matched up against a WNFR bucking horse, and you want to go up on a Tuesday, that's the way to do it. What a ride.
How about we start the week with 84 points?
Ride with Chase Yellowhawk right here and now. Come on, Chase. Go-getter from Bar C5. As we talk about the superstar horsepower that's here. We just saw an NFR horse. Now we see another top caliber bucking horse from Bar C5. Chase Yellowhawk took his best today.
Top caliber Cowboys as well. Chase Yellowhawk, 2 times to the Badlands Circuit Finals, 2-time state champion. He finished third last year at this rodeo. So you talk about contenders, we have the talent not only in horsepower, but we do have it with our contestants. The scores coming in, looks like we are going to establish ourselves with a mark of, drum roll please, 68 points. 6-8. That's all right. We've got a score, Kyle.
You know, that is pretty good right now. It's second on the board. It's actually a tie for second and third. As we get you caught up, Jacoby John, 68 points here this afternoon. You know, every score counts. We're a 4-round competition. Every single point matters in your pursuit of a gold buckle. Connor Hiner is in pursuit of a gold buckle. One of our Lakota Cowboys, 3 times a qualifier to the India National Finals Rodeo. Chute number 2 is where we watch him as he climbs aboard a horse today called Medicine Pouch.
Ex-Lazy K Bar Rodeo, Vincent Michaels, living the dream, Rodeo Company. Let's rock! So let's go back and see if we can be armchair judges, see what went wrong if we can. Kyle talked about it earlier, solid bucking horses. You cannot stub your toe in this arena. You have got to get a score. We're not going to get to look at it, but it's so important to progress. You have got to score. It don't matter if it's high, if it's low, you've got to score. That's going to put him in a situation where we're kind of tougher. The next horse we need to ride. We absolutely need to ride, or we come back in that bottom 15.
You know, it'd be kind of nice to kind of coast through the week. You establish a big score like you're saying today, and you really don't have to worry. You don't want to let off the gas too much. You still want to bring your best, but it gives you a little bit of cushion as you look to get a gold buckle. And speaking of gold buckles, we've got a talent who has racked up quite a few, to say the least.
He's an all-around champ of the world, a champion in the bareback riding, a champion in the bull riding. Canadians, are you in the house? Here's your man, the one and only champ of the world, Cam Bruisehead from Standoff, Alberta, a member of the Blood Tribe. Today, he has drawn a horse from Incredible Rodeo. Dwayne Bull and his crew have brought the firepower to town. Brenda is the name of this horse. I watched this horse at the Flathead River Tour Rodeo. You cannot make any mistakes on this horse. If she has the trip that she had there, this is a stout horse.
You know, we've got to see Brenda here, the Bull family. There we go again with that family legacy that we talk about, not just in the Cowboys and Cowgirls, but our stock producers as well, as we're so proud of the INFR stock contractors. The level of the bucking ability that we have seen just in the last 5 years, you know, it's grown every single year, but just in the last few years especially, they are bringing the heat, just like you said. The Bull family, one of our top partners and contractors we've seen here in Las Vegas ever since we've been here.
And we're going to continue that legacy. Cam getting in. Brenda squatting just a touch. It looks like we're closer. Not only Canada, but U.S. We want everybody. When we crack the latch, I want you to talk to the world champ. Oh, yes, sir.
You gotta live
it. If you're a bareback riding fan, that just makes you salivate right there. Championship style, the stud is on the ground. Talk to your former Canadian all-around champ of the world, Cameron Bruisehead.
And his score in gonna be 79 points today. Cam Bruisehead 79, second in the round as we go to Andrew Whiteman right now. Andrew coming to us out of Browning, Montana. Geisha is the name of the horse from B&B Rodeo as we take you over to chute number 4. The bareback riding today is kind of like sitting at the poker table. They're anteing up, they're putting their bets, they're calling, they're raising. It's exciting. This is
thrown at you, the big paint. Go ahead. Geisha. Ouch.
Ouch.
Ouch. Ouch. Hey,
A great bull ride.
these guys are some of the toughest in the business. Andrew's going to take a moment. They're going to catch his breath. The roper pickup men are going to keep that horse at the far end of the arena. You saw where that horse stepped, but that's why we have the protective vest and we have a medical staff team who's going to look at it. Now, these horses, they're just like us. They're trained to buck. They know their jobs. They know what they're supposed to do. So this horse is doing her job. The Cowboy, here's a replay. Take a look. This was about as tough as you could get thrown at you as far as horses. Not really patterned. And then we start spinning, Kyle.
that spin, the centrifugal force you think it takes to build that momentum and then just slam him down on the South Point ground. Fortunately, our Cowboys are tough. We natives are tough. He's up, he's okay. Give him a little noise and show him some love, Vegas.
I'm going to go out there and spin.
That bull riding move is going to cost us in points. We're going to be 66 points for Andrew. 66 points. Are you guys having fun watching the bareback riding? Good. Just checking. Lethbridge, Alberta sends us Curly Twig. The name of this horse, The Rock from Incredible Rodeo. We have a whole bunch of contractors. They bring a trailer load of animals and then they're drawn to the Cowboys. So we don't ever know what we're going to get on until 2 hours before the performance. Curly Twig drawing a pretty good horse from Incredible, The Rock. We are trying to better a mark of 84 points. Evan Batoni, the guy on
He can hear you on a Tuesday.
Whew. We're good.
Wow.
His hair broke his fall.
Man, there's something with the bareback riders. They got the coolest hair as you watch it on that replay. That horse giving big snappy kicks on the back. Curly doing his job, trying to get those feet moving and great timing and rhythm with our animal athlete. Score coming in, going to be 65 today.
Who cares? Who cares? He could have 12 points. He's got that hair. There's a lot going for that kid. He must drink Miracle Girl. Hey, everyone.
But the guy who's coming in back-to-back tour champion from Buffalo Gap, South Dakota, earned over $27,000 in the bareback riding earnings this year. He's the guy with a target on his back. A few years ago, he ended up third and then second. And then a heartbreaking year, he was second again. Last year, it all works out. He rides for his first gold buckle. He's back to defend the title, and he needs you fans to make some noise. Are you ready to watch the Tour Champ?
Brought their best. Let's go to work with the defending champion of the world. Darted down the arena.
He's number one coming into this moment. Now we start with a clean slate. Two-time back-to-back tour champion, looking to be a back-to-back world champion. Why don't you tell the number one man right now that wasn't bad, Steven? That wasn't bad at all. 60 points to start out the day. 60 points. But there's good news. They did give him the option of a re-ride. South Point, you want him to get on another one? Tell him about it.
Yeah, of course they do. They don't care. They just got to sit there and drink beer. They're like, yeah, and this time make him ride backwards.
There you take a look at your leaderboard as we say big thank you to our friends at Ride Pass. Evan Baton leading the pack in the breakaway in the 84 in the bareback riding. And we're about to get a lot hotter. I mean, we've still got so much more to go. The crowd here is loving it, right? Las Vegas, give me a little noise on 3. 1, 2, 3. That is what you're missing around the world as we started off inside chute number 3. We go to a talent who has been here before. He's dominated in the India National Finals Rodeo. He's dominated in pro rodeos. You see him on the biggest stages in the world of rodeo. I'm talking about the talent from the Navajo Nation known simply as CC Rider.
No, hold on.
Nope.
We got a little cleanup. We've got a little
that's
cleanup.
right. That's right. I got ahead of myself.
We've got to clean up the bareback riding. Stephen DeWolf was given 60 points with the option of a rewrite. He took the option. The 60 was a score. It was a guaranteed, but it wasn't enough. When you're a tour champ coming in twice, when you're a world champ, you want to distance yourself from the pack as best you can. So he took the re-ride, and we are going to see if we can better our mark. Stephen DeWolf, it's all this moment right here. Chemical Romance from New West Rodeo. Ryder Roy. Let's see if we can be more than 60 to help him. And of course, we need to be higher than Wyatt Batoni's 84. Let's do it, champ. Horse number 2 for the tour champ. The Roper pickup men move in. We're going to set him on the ground. This is 2 times he's had to weather the storm. Here's a look at the replay. Lots of tricks. Hops right out in front. We get our hand out of that suitcase handle hold. And I wondered about that. Judges say horse not having the day the rest of the field is, and they are going to offer him the option of another re-ride.
In between. Don't forget to join us tonight. 10:30, we're going to be on stage in the Grandview for our official go-around buckle presentation. Jesse James Silver gets us outfitted for championship go-around buckles every single night. Every single go-round. Let me say go-round because we'll be there tonight, tomorrow night, Friday night, and then the world champions get crowned Saturday night live.
I went up and I hung out with my friends at Ropey Warrior up there.
Yeah.
I gave away a couple of their shirts. If you didn't get one, go up there and see them. Tell them you want the JJ discount. Okay? Ropey Warrior, JJ discount. They will add 5% to all your sales. I mean, what'd I say? I meant the other way. I don't know. I get messed up every now and then. Okay, we got a second here. I got to get in this kid back here, back row 117, been bugging me all rodeo long. Sir, stand up. This is your moment, okay? Kelly Clarkson sang a whole song just for you. Stand up. Catch it. Don't worry, your dad helped you. Okay, here we go. All the way back in the hat. Oh, gosh. Listen. No, man. Hey, listen. The kid's obviously on steroids. That's okay. You'll get off the stuff. You'll be good. I'm pretty sure he's got a mullet. Do you have a mullet? That's kind of a mullet. Yep. You get a free pass from me, man. Mullets are coming back. All right, let's ride.
Let's ride. Stephen DeWolf, I think on paper should be Black Eagles Dillinger. I'm not sure. I'm not getting the sign that it's not. Yup. Go ahead. That is Dutch Linux Special. Woo! That'll work. That will work. Stephen DeWolf, third time's the charm, and the bareback ride. And take a look at the replay. I know Mama's at home. Her class is watching. Jimmy is watching with her students. And the marks coming in for Black Eagle Rodeo and Dutch Linux. We're going to be 72 points. Nice work, Stephen.
So that's a wrap on our bareback riding as well here in the first half of the first go-around. Stephen DeWolf, his third horse of the day, 72 points, paid off, garnering 12 more points from them 60s that he turned in. So that's how we close it out. We'll continue the second half of the go-around in our Saddle Bronc and bareback tonight. In the meantime, those of you watching around the world